Beerus versus Goku. The boy, or now man, that fell out of the sky from a space pod that was wished here to Namek, wished because they needed a Namekian savior, is now defending this planet against the scariest and most destructive being in the universe. Beerus is the god of destruction, and Goku takes him on as a mere mortal. Goku would clash with Beerus over and over and over again. In his mystic form, it seems like Goku is actually putting up one hell of a fight. But soon, the tables begin to shift, and the tables begin to turn very quickly. It seems like Goku is now losing ground. All the ground that he made up, all of the strength that he gained throughout this time, from not only absorbing the Namekians that he so respected, but also the awakening of this mystic form via the Elder Kai. It seems as if this won't be enough. As if the power that he's gained throughout this time, being part Namekian and part Saiyan, won't be enough to take on whatever this foe truly is. Beerus is something different. The god of destruction is no mere title. He is the almighty. He may just be the strongest in the universe. Goku would realize that quickly, especially after Beerus would land multiple blows to his chest, and it feels as if the breath is being taken away from Goku. Goku would look back as the Namekians cheer him on and hope for his victory, but Goku would soon realize that victory is far from his reach. Goku would continue fighting, would continue trying to make up that ground, use any techniques that he learned from the Yardrats to even the Namekians to even the Kais, using the Kai instant transmission, elevating his power, even more and more techniques that he has in his arsenal that would even learn from the Namekians. He would even try to restore his own ki, healing himself to a degree, but it didn't matter to a large extent. It didn't matter. Goku was going to lose this fight, and unfortunately he would go tumbling down toward Namek, and Goku would be looking in the sky as Beerus hovered over everything, and he would tell the Saiyan that he just wasn't good enough, wasn't strong enough, and it just was too far away. Beerus remarks that if only he was a Super Saiyan God, maybe he would have stood a chance. But honestly, in his opinion, there was no world that he was going to win here. There was no world that he was going to even stand a chance. Goku would hear this as he's tumbling back toward Namek, would hear this as he knows that his entire planet may just die, as his family may be perished in this destruction, and he falls toward Earth. The Namekians are there to catch him, and they grab onto Goku, and they tell him that it's okay, that he tried his best, and that he did everything he could to protect them and this planet. He truly is the Namekian savior. But as Goku is hearing this, and as he's basically laying there lifeless at the feet of all these Namekians as a giant ball of destruction is coming toward them, he would feel power surging through him. The Namekians have connected with Goku on another level, and it seems like they're fusing. Everyone is fusing into Goku. At least that's what the power that is being absorbed into Goku feels like. Energy restored, power being converted in mass amounts toward Goku. But here's the thing, the Namekians aren't disappearing. These Namekians are actually not disappearing. They're still there with Goku, but all the power is surging within him. He's freaking out to a degree, believing that his family is all disappearing just for the sake of him winning this fight. But it's not the truth. They're not disappearing. Not at all. They're all there right next to him as Goku would rise up from the laying position as he floats mid-air, and his body begins to glow this beautiful blue. but then it would change into this fiery orange or kind of reddish orange color, and he would turn into the Super Saiyan God. But this was different, far different. This was no just normal Super Saiyan God. No, this was more like a Super Namekian. No, a Super Namekian God. This seems like unconscionable power. And as Goku looks up, he would put his hand out as the ball of destruction would eviscerate itself, and it seems like everything has stood still. And it seems as if Goku has stopped the blast. Beerus smiles as he hovers down slowly, Whis following suit. And Beerus would ask Whis if this is it, if this is the Super Saiyan God, but Whis would say that it's not quite. It's a little bit different. It seems that the connections with the connection he has with the Namekians made something even greater, even better. And it seems that he even has more to come, more to go. Beerus would look at him and say that he deserves respect, and he earned it. And honestly, if he put his full power into that blast, who's telling what would have happened? But he's glad that it worked out the way it did. He tells Goku that he will leave Namek alone under one condition. Goku comes and trains with Whis and tries to unlock further power to give him a fight that he so desires. Goku would agree and ask if he has full permission to go in and out, going to check on Namek or help around the universe, because that's what he wants to do. In which Beerus would laugh a little bit and smile and would say that the guy seems like he's doing his job for him, and ask if he's trying to take his job in the God of Destruction role. But Goku would say no. He's just has this will to help others from planet to planet. And Whis would kind of look at Beerus, and Beerus would kind of give a little nod, and he would agree. So Goku would be sent off to Beerus's planet, and the decision was easy. It was either everyone dies or Goku trains with Whis, and that answer is obvious. So Goku begins to train with Whis, and he even evolves greater power. He would evolve a Super Saiyan orange type of form, and it would be a form that was absolutely legendary. It seems like it's a combination of obviously his Super Namekian God type of form, but also a Super Saiyan, and this would rival the gods itself. On top of that, he has his potential unleashed, being that his mystic form, and eventually he'd be able to combine that with everything, and that's what would kind of be this amazing and all-powerful kind of Namekian Super Saiyan God type of form. This true power of a half Saiyan and half Namekian, and truly the power that has become of him when he entered godhood. Goku, on the other hand, would continue his journeys, would continue helping planet after planet, as he continues, of course, training with Whis, and his power would continue to grow, continue to expand. And there's one person that is taking note of what Goku is doing. He's not only going around helping people settle disagreements with his Namekian knowledge, he's also going around training those who are weak, training those who have potential but that need to rise up now and be stronger, get stronger. And Whis indirectly would kind of tell Goku that he's doing things that other mere mortals wouldn't dare do, and that if he continues to do so, there only good will come from it. Of course, Whis isn't allowed to tell him specifically what to do, but Goku would ask about certain planets, certain places, and of course Whis would oblige. He would kind of say, oh yeah, this planet here, this planet there, and he would kind of give his overview of the universe in a way. And Goku kind of working and doing this raises the mortal level extremely, and by a large margin. He would even meet with the Galactic Patrol. Yes, of course, when he meets Jocko, he would bring up the fact that he is half Saiyan and that he's supposed to bring him in, but he assumes that if he's doing such a good job here, there's really no reason to do all that. And he even offers, well, help. He offers to train with the Galactic Patrol, teach them anything that he possibly knows, get them stronger, and so on and so forth. And even Goku would meet someone that he would get a weird sense that he's not who he says he is, at least to a large extent. But he wouldn't try to say anything about it, and he wouldn't even really say anything at all. He would just tell him that it's an honor to meet him and that he hopes that he can more or less be of benefit to everyone here. And of course, Beerus knows who this person is, knows the tales of Son Goku, because Goku is the chatter of the other dimensions, is the chatter by the Omni King, in which eventually he'd be training one day on Beerus's planet. And it wouldn't be a fight that would pique the interest of the Omni King. It would be Goku himself and everything he's done. Goku would be brought upon the Omni King because of Whis, or brought there because of Whis, and he would speak with him with full and utter respect. And Goku would still have the charm that he normally does, but he would show the utmost respect for the Omni King. He knows who Zeno is. He's not going to play games with that. And he would love to know why he's here. But the Omni King would soon tell him that his mortal level has already, or their mortal level in Universe 7 has risen drastically. And when he means drastically, he means drastically. And he asked Goku what made him and what made him decide to do this and do what he's currently doing. In which he would say that it's honestly his love for the people of Namek, the Namekians, him being half Namekian, and he's, well, obviously heard about the fact that a one wish kind of made him this way. In which Zeno would be intrigued in this. He would think that it is an odd wish. It kind of seems inhumane in a way, or non-mortal like, to make a wish, wishing for someone that is pure good. But then Goku would say that it was actually a wish for Namek to actually have a warrior that could protect them, a warrior that would bring peace, in which Zeno would think about this and would be interested in it. Because at the end of the day, Namekians, he understands that Namekians are a race of people that are pretty mellowed out. They don't seek trouble. They just want to live in peace. So doing this doesn't off-put him at all. Actually, the Grand Priest is pretty interested in this as well. But that's not really the idea that they need to be thinking about right now. It's the fact that Goku has risen the mortal level of Universe 7 to one of the top universes in all of the universes in the entire multiverse. In which this would be a complete surprise to Goku, thinking he wasn't even really trying to do that, and he asked how far down the line his universe was, in which it would be explained that he was basically, or their universe was basically at the very bottom. But years of Goku helping out all of these planets has done such wonders to their universe, and as long as he agrees to continue doing this, that safety in his universe will be ensured. In which he asks Zeno, what is that supposed to mean? In which Zeno explains that erasure of other universes that don't oblige a certain degree of mortal level will 100% be a fact. In which, if his universe was low enough, they would more or less be put down, and unfortunately would have to start anew, or they would leave just a certain amount of the universes so that they could fix them up. But if Goku has the right mindset, if Goku has the way of making universes better, maybe he should do a little bit more than expected. They tell Goku that they would love for Goku to speak with many other universes, but maybe that's too far-fetched for now. He is a mortal, and he might have the powers of a god, but not many gods will listen to him when he's not of true godhood. In which Goku says that he would love to help out any way he can. And, well, the Omni King, Zeno, or in the Grand Priest will tell him that that's all they need to speak with him about. And it was truly a pleasure. In which Goku would say the same, that it was genuinely a pleasure to meet, well, the controller or the god of everything? Yeah, of everything. In which Goku would wave everyone goodbye and he would leave back to his universe. Beerus, of course, would be pretty happy about this person that he found. Not only a rival that can fight and basically quench his thirst for battle, but also someone that is making the universe better. Maybe this does mean he'll have to do a little bit more, but it also means that they won't all die. And if Zeno likes him, well, and likes the universe, well, then he'll definitely be in favor of Beerus as long as he portrays that he's doing his job. In which, you know, shouldn't be too hard as long as he destroys some bad places here and there. Or follows along with Goku and tries to rehabilitate some of the planets, and if they don't follow suit, then they get destroyed. Of course, Goku would help out wherever he can, but his alliance and his love always falls with Namek. So, with all of the things going on, with kind of protection of other planets and so on and so forth, with help of the Galactic Patrol, the universe soon would become swept up of many of the bad viruses and the bad diseases of the universe. People like Frieza would be gone. People like Majin Buu or creatures like Majin Buu would not exist. And Goku would allow for peace. And Goku would live up to the idea of being the hope of the universe and also the peacemaker of it as well. Son Goku has done far more than you could possibly imagine. And all it took was one wish on a dragon and wishing for a savior on an unknown planet in the middle of nowhere. Now that is the end of What If Goku Was Half Namekian. And if you enjoyed the series, I hope you did, show some love. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment down below, all that good stuff. And I hope y'all enjoyed the series like I said, and I hope all y'all have an amazing day. Later.